Hey guys, Game16, we're back with another video. As I told you, this is going to be another Gohan drawing in the Dragon Ball Super Broly or Shintani art style, which however you want to refer to it. Which also reminds me, I'm sure any of you guys are into Dragon Ball. You've probably seen this on either Twitter or YouTube, but there's this, for the Anime Festival, Toei Animation made a kind of a Shintani style animation for it. Personally, I was excited for it, and if you guys didn't notice in the last video, I actually used a reference of Gohan from that special, or festival special preview, whatever you want to call it, a trailer. For that, I used a reference from that for Gohan in order to figure out how to shape his head within for this style. So I guess it was kind of, almost perfect timing that I decided to draw Gohan now versus earlier, where I would have had a little bit more of a struggle, especially considering for most characters the hair covers their forehead. I mean, yeah, so this was an idea I came up with, and the way I came up with this idea, I was listening to Luffy's soundtrack. I think I've talked about episode 273 of One Piece specifically, but there's a soundtrack that played, which got me from becoming a casual fan of One Piece to realizing it's the greatest fictional work in existence. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Before episode 273, I just thought, okay, it's a good anime, that's it. But no, it's way more than that. It's just like absolute badassery, and my eyes were opened after I heard the track and I heard Kokoro Speech. I believe I've recited her speech before, but I'll do it again in case you guys want to hear it again. And I quote, "Those pirates sure how to bring the party, don't they? I don't know if they have common sense, but they sure as heck have guts. Just you wait and watch, Chimney. In the end, whether they live or die, that Straw Hat Boy and all of his little friends are going to shake things up the whole war over. In hundreds of years, nobody's pulled a stunt like this one. Mark my words, when this battle is over, every man, woman, and child is going to know the name of Straw Hat Luffy." And end quote. That is word for word in the English dub in the ending of episode 273. That's exactly what she says. And the reason I know this is because I've watched that clip many times, to the point where I've memorized that speech, because that is my favorite moment in One Piece. My absolute favorite moment. And my second favorite moment, or at least my second favorite moment before the 2 years of training, is when Luffy tells Whitebeard to shut up. And I believe I can recite that one as well. Dub, of course, not sub. "Shut up. You don't know. You don't even know me. I know what you're up to. Yeah, you want to be the king, huh? First you got to go through me. Got it?" And his voice echoed like a badass during Marineford. No one else's voice echoed during the entirety of that battle, the War of the Best. His voice did, because Luffy's that much of a badass. He just can make his voice echo whenever he feels like it. Just such badassery, which is why I look up to Luffy. If any of you have read my profile on Discord custom status, I say Luffy is an inspiration to all, and I look up to him. That's because why wouldn't I? He's just the most amazing thing ever. He is the greatest, most badass fictional concept ever a conceivable human thought. That is why I have my own playlist of One Piece badassery, and I have a secondary channel. I haven't talked about this until now, but I have a secondary channel called oganimeclips. I would probably say the majority of it is One Piece clips. I just uploaded clips. Most of them aren't visible on YouTube because YouTube doesn't allow them for some odd reason. But I started with Naruto clips, and I put Fairy Tail, just moments that I'd like to replay over as many times as I wish. But since some of them are private, I can only watch them if I scroll through my channel. But the One Piece ones, luckily, are public, so I can watch them anywhere, on any channel for that matter. So that's what I've done. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, then feel free. I'm not going to put it in the description. Just search up OG Anime Clips on YouTube. That's the name of the channel, all one word. The profile picture, it has Naruto and Super Saiyan 3 Goku basically like standing back to back. So that's really all you need to know about that. Let's get back to the subject of the video, which is this Gohan redraw. So as you guys have seen, this is the 4th video in which I am drawing something in the Dragon Ball Super Broly art style. 4th consecutive video. I've drawn other stuff in the art style. Vegeta, Khalifa, Kale. I talked about this in the last video. I drew Vegeta back in 2020 in the style. I drew Goku back in 2020, but there are a lot of proportional mistakes. I think I made Goku spotting too small in the 6 fan arts that I did. In the 6 fan arts, I drew Luffy, Zoro, Goku, Vanessa, Minnie Mouse, Vanessa Anotech from Black Clover, and Hinata Hyuga. I made a forum for people to give suggestions, and the only 2 characters that I was suggested to draw, or at least that I knew specifically, because I was suggested like 2 Pokemon characters, but I don't watch Pokemon, were Zoro and Goku. So I drew Zoro and Goku. I knew I was going to draw Luffy, and then I just drew 3 females. Well, oh yeah, Minnie Mouse was a suggestion. Yeah. So and then I drew 3 females. So I'm essentially I chose 4 characters, 2 males and or 1 male and 2 female. Actually, no, wait, no. Let me think about this. 3 of the characters are suggested. Okay, so never mind. I chose 3 characters. I don't know why I couldn't figure out that simple math, because Minnie Mouse, Zoro, and Goku were suggestions. Which also makes it so Luffy and Zoro. Actually, never mind. I was gonna say Luffy and Zoro would be the One Piece characters I've drawn the most. Oh, Luffy for sure. I've drawn him multiple times. Zoro I've only drawn twice. Actually, 3 times. Back between April and June, I believe, of 2020, I had people suggest. I had like polls for every drawing that I did. One of those polls, Zoro won, so I drew a Zoro piece. I think I basically drew the Dressrosa version of him, but I tried to draw him in the style of the One Piece episode of the East Blue Special. That's the first time. The second time would be the 6 fan arts, and then the 3rd time would be the Straw Hats and Dressrosa redraw that I did. I think it was May. It was either the 1st May drawing to do I made or the 1st April. Either way. So I've drawn Zoro 3 times. For Luffy specifically, I've drawn him 4 times, I believe now. The first time digitally that I have here on YouTube would be the Then versus Now. That's one individual drawing, but I drew Luffy twice within that. The second one was the episode 914 redraw, where Luffy announced to Law that he was going to kick Kaido's ass, which he's going to do eventually. He's going to kick Kaido and Big Mom's asses by himself, with his new Ryuo. That's the second time. The third and 4th times were both this year. Actually, no, the 3rd time was the 6 fan arts. The 4th time was the Straw Hats and Dressrosa, as I mentioned before. I drew every single Straw Hat. Or I redrew that Chopper Match V7, which included every Straw Hat outside of Jinbei, because Jinbei didn't join it at that time. And then there's the Samurai Luffy, which is a few videos ago. So I've drawn Luffy a total of 5 different. I have 5 different drawings that have Luffy in them. I've drawn him 6 times in total. And Nami I've drawn a total of 3 times. I did 2019, and then I did a redraw. Not necessarily a redraw because I drew a completely different position. I did the same thing with Ball Hancock, so I've drawn her twice. I had plans on doing Robin as well. I don't know if I'm still going to do that, but we'll see. And I've drawn Hina once. I mentioned this before. I haven't uploaded it on YouTube. If you guys want to see it, it's not the best, but yeah, if you want to see it on YouTube, then let me know. And yeah, I think that's about all we have time for this video. So I will see you guys in the next one.